Good morning, guys. I'll get to the point right away. I'm retiring for good. I know the process was a pretty big deal last time, so when I woke up this morning, I figured I'd just press record and let you guys know first. So it won't be long-winded. You only get one super emotional retirement essay, and I used mine up last year. So really thank you guys so much, to every single one of you, for supporting me, my family, my friends, my teammates, my competitors. I could go on forever. There's too many. Thank you guys for allowing me to live my absolute dream. I wouldn't change a thing. Love you all.
So as you can hear, Tom Brady decided to retire after 23 seasons, finally. I'm sad to see it, man. Tom Brady, 45 years old. You know, this last season weighed on him because it didn't go like it should have gone. I think the Bucs kind of failed at putting some more pieces around Tom Brady after Gronk left. And you know what I'm saying? Like they put some players around him, but it wasn't enough to get them to where they needed to be. But so the season going like it did, and then with his marriage breaking up, and that kind of killed me, man, because I'm like, since the marriage broke up, I just knew I was gonna get 2 more years out you, Tom. Like, you know, that had a weight on him, and how could it not? Like, it clearly looked like it affected his play, because he didn't play as good this year as he did the year prior. But it's just like, you thinking about how, you know, the divorces can get nasty, and you thinking about all the back and forth and this, that, and other, how that's playing out. And of course, it's going to affect your mental, as far as when you could just clear your mind and go do what you need to do on the field. And I know he's going to think about, if he hadn't played one more year, could he have salvaged his marriage? But I don't think so, though, because I think sometimes when it's brewing like that, it may have been brewing already for some years. But you can't help but think about it. I just was sad because I'm like, man, I know since he just was like, hey, I'm picking football over marriage, then I know we're gonna get 2 more years out of time, you know. But it just, I think we would have had the Bucs had enough. I don't know if it was cap space or money or whatever to put the correct players around him to get one more win, or at least to get almost to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I think they got knocked out in the wild card round. Yeah, by the Cowboys. So with that being the case, it just made it that much easier to say, you know what, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? And you know he don't want to be done. Like, who does? Who does? Like, we all wish we could get, like, go back to our glory days when we could play. Like, my knees hurt right now just thinking about playing baseball or football or something right now. But I had fun doing it though. You know? Think about your high school days. I ain't played bad high school. I'm just saying. I could have though. I was cold. Go watch my foot. I ain't got no footage, but look, I'm just saying. You know, you miss the times that you have in the locker room, and like Shannon Sharp was saying, like that camaraderie and the just the back and forth with the players, and you know the players become your brothers, kind of, and it's just like a different type of family that you feel when you play sports, different type of bond that you gather between your players and your coaches. You know, coaches become like father figures. It's just a whole thing that people who don't play sports don't understand about it. You know, but it's a beautiful thing, and I know that part of it makes it that much more hard to retire, or to realize you can't go to the next level. Luckily, Tom was able to play 23 years at the highest level that you could play, and won as many Super Bowls. You know what? I can't even count how many Super Bowls. I used to fight it because he was cheating over in New England. You know, I ain't gonna keep. You know, I'm already bring that up. You were cheating in New England. Couple of them Super Bowls, you got to take off your list, but you still got. Even after you take off two of them or something like that, you still got more than Montana. You broke me down. You broke me down, but that's still my dog. You know, Montana, still my goat, man. But But like I used to really not like Tom Brady in the back in the day. I don't know what it was. But it's just over the years, it just you hate him, but you gotta love him. Gotta love him. That he was just that good. You know what I'm saying? And he won me over to where when every year when it was getting, I wondered if he retired. I'm like, man, I found myself like, hey, why I want to see you play again. Like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, why retire now? I still feel like that. I still feel like I would like to see him play for a couple more years because he can still play. He can still play at the highest level. And if you put the right pieces around him, there's no question he could go to another Super Bowl and win another Super Bowl. You know, it's just. But I think when you start thinking about it, like, okay, where if the Bucks ain't gonna put the correct pieces around me that I need, yeah, Julio Jones, but Julio Jones injured. Gronk was gone. You didn't, people on the defensive side was gone. The line was not blocking like they should be blocking. You didn't. The team just didn't look the same. And then so you start thinking, well, do I go to another team? Do I go to another team who got, more pieces in place and then play for a Super Bowl there? But then you think to yourself, like, do you want to kind of smudge the latter years of your career by hopping from team to team? You know what I'm saying? Trying to get one more Super Bowl here or there. Because we all know how that played out for a lot of our greats. Even Joe Montana. I hated when Joe Montana ended up going to the Kansas City Chiefs. I never really liked the Chiefs. I'm kind of I do like Patrick Mahomes and stuff like that, but it just the Chiefs as an organization, they've never been a team that's been one of my favorites over the years. So it was very hard to watch Joe Montana go from a 49ers uniform, my squad, to the Kansas City Chiefs in the latter years of his career. It was hard to watch Brett Favre go to where he went to the Vikings. It's just you hate to see it, like when players be trying to hold on, but selfishly we still want to see them play. Like I still want to see Brady play. You know what I'm saying? I just wish that the Bucks would have been a bit more active in this past season, as far as, okay, if Gronk's not coming back and this guy's not coming back, that guy's not coming back, what we gonna do? What we gonna do to put around time? Because you're a couple of chips, pieces away from being back in the Super Bowl if you put the right guys in place. But either way, Tom has had a great career, and we love to see it, man. But you wonder if he should have rolled out into the sunset after the Super Bowl that he won with the Bucks, because that was just crazy that he could go to the Bucks and win a Super Bowl like that. But a lot of people say he had an All-Star team. I don't think it was All-Star team. I don't think it was so much of an All-Star team as like the Rams had when they with Stafford and the guys that they put around them. But yeah, you definitely and to me, like, that's what you do. If you get Tom Brady or you get a big piece at quarterback to, the helm of your team, then you are supposed to do everything in your power to place bigger pieces around him, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that your run with him is going to be valid, So it's just what you're supposed to do. But it worked one year, fell apart this past year. But either way, that was amazing to see, coming from New England to go there and show Belichick and them that, hey, I'm still that guy. But Tom, we're going to miss you, man. Have fun playing golf. And if you come back, we still going to be waiting here. I'm going to be waiting to watch you if you change your mind. I know you be dipping in and out, putting your toe in the water and this, that, and other. But this feels finite, but it is what it is, man. You had a great career. Salute to you, man. It's your boy Pete Camp. Put something in the comments for your boy.